guess I'll let you guys mute, and we'll discuss in like about 5 minutes.
Perfect. All right, guys. Let's take a little peeky. Those in the chat. Oh my god, somebody already gave a... Ah! Okay. White to move. This is a weird position. Knight takes e7 is like the first like obvious move. Hello. I'm not looking at the chat, by the way. For those y'all coming in with the chat moves. Let me just turn off the chat completely so I don't get doxed. Knight takes e7. Knight takes e7, king takes e7. Knight takes e7, king takes e7. Queen takes d6. I need some coffee, man. I'm like, I did not have any coffee today and it's really showing. Queen d6, king f6. I mean, there's probably something there, right? What is it if not knight e7? Like, I don't even see another first move. Knight e7, king e7, queen d6, king f6. Then what? Then what? Queen d4? No, there's a knight there. Queen takes e5. Queen takes e5. King takes e5. Is there anything I can do when the king's on e5? King takes e7. Knight takes e7. King takes e7. Queen takes d6. King f6. Queen takes e5. If king e7, we're just winning. And we could just repeat. If king takes e5, are we just done? Is that it? Is there any more moves to make there? I don't see any. Oh. Rook e5? No. No. Okay, hold on. Knight e7, king e7, queen d6, king f6. I think I have the opposite problem of Matt, where I think I like go down too far in one line without like taking a moment to consider other moves. Hello. I'm gonna go get coffee. Okay. Iced latte. Iced latte. With anything else? Did you get me the burrito again? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Bye. Knight takes e7. King takes e7. What else could it be, though? What other first move could it be? Thank God, my personal servant is bringing me coffee. Just kidding. I'm grateful to be with my best friend right now. Takes. Here. Okay, knight e7, king e7, queen d6, king f6. Okay. Okay, we're What then? Bishop takes e6, maybe? The rook is hanging. The rook on c8 is hanging. I don't know if that means anything. Bishop takes e6, maybe? Is knight e7 not the first move? But what else could it be? Literally, that's the only piece that's controlling squares in their half of the field, in their half of the board. So, you would think. It has to be knight e7. It has to be. Knight e7, queen d6, and I just don't see what happens after king f6. I'm just stuck. Maybe a rook f3 check? Maybe a rook f3. Hold on. Rook f3, because if knight takes, we have e5. No. Knight takes its check. That's the problem. If knight takes its check. And I don't like that. I really don't like that knight takes his check. I only want forcing moves. The problem with the king going to e5 is that we don't have a dark squared diagonal piece, and the king can just go back to f6 and g7, and there's nothing to do. But after the king's on f6, what other moves are there? Rook f3. If bishop takes e6... Bishop takes e6, f takes e6. Ah! Gah! I don't see it. Literally, I don't know what other first move it could be. I have to be missing something down the line. So, knight e7,
Alrighty,
king
let's check
e7,
in.
queen d6.
Hello.
Okay, maybe there's something, I don't know.
Hello, hello. I think you're both very close. But just missing little piece, little final piece, I think. Because you're both on the right track. You know, listening to your streams. It's just a matter of really trying to calculate the line as precisely as possible. Okay, so we are looking at knight takes e7, yes?
Yeah.
After king
And
f6,
then
I'm struggling.
basically,
Yeah,
king
same.
e7 is kind of critical defense, just taking the knight. Black doesn't have anything else because all their pieces are hanging. So queen takes d6, king f6. And then this is key position where you guys both feel like there should be something for white, but what is it exactly? How to find. And so this is a big skill, like learning how to like really like zone in on a position and continuing to calculate from there. Part of it is visualization, just being able to see the position clearly in your mind helps you calculate further. Part of it is maybe more psychological, like really pushing yourself in that position. So another way to approach it is to try and visualize that position on move 3 and then pretend like that's now a new puzzle. So it's like white to play from that position, if that makes sense. And then sometimes that helps you kind of consider different ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, because my candidate, or the one that I suppose haven't explored loads, was like rook d5 because the bishop's pinned. And then I was like, well, they moved the knight, so what? Like, rook d5, knight c6. And then I feel, do I have, so knight e7, king e7, queen d6, king f6. This is a position. On rook d5, because I'm threatening to try and pick up the knight. On knight c6, or wherever the knight moves, do I have knight f5 check? Rook f5 check. Knight f5. Like, that's kind of interesting. King moves to g7. Bishop takes e3, rook e3. No. Oh, no. I'm so confused.
I didn't even consider rook d5. It's a nice move.
Rook d5 feels like a fancy move. Whether it does anything or not, I'm not sure. Like, but this is the thing. Rook d5, the knight, you want to move the knight or protect it. Oh, you can go.
You just play queen f4. Oh, there's yeah.
Oh, you could play queen f4. Rook d5, queen f4. But we'll be threatening some like rook f5 check still. Like if the knight moves. Oh, and then knight f3 as well, maybe.
Wait, but queen f4 there. Let's try to like keep focusing on that position and try to keep looking at the most forcing moves there. So white to play after queen f4.
Well, I for a second thought I had rook f3, but knight takes f3 check is kind of annoying. Oh, but maybe I can take the knight on e5. So queen, let's say queen takes e5.
Queen takes
e5, rook f3. Oh no, there's still queen f4. So rook takes e5. Queen takes e5.
Oh yeah, and then rook f3. Yeah. Then you win the queen. Yeah. Nice.
But the yeah.
Good. So on rook d5, the main problem is knight can go back to c6, and then it's not so clear what white has for the piece.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff, guys. I mean, we're very close here. So this is the key line. And now this is kind of the key idea, rook to d5. The issue is this one, black has knight c6, and now in any checks, the king is running away. So here, for example, the king also hides.
No. Okay.
So there's a bit of a nuance here. White can improve on the line.
I'm trying to think. Queen takes e5, king takes e5.
Yeah, that's the first thing I looked at, and I was like, there's no more diagonal, dark square diagonal, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, hard to imagine.
Bishop takes e6.
Bishop.
Yeah.
So fe.
And then what do we got?
And I couldn't find something.
Then rook d5.
So then rook d5. Okay.
Then knight c6 again.
But there's a difference, and I'm figuring it out because we can keep checking. Oh, all right. The difference is we'll still get rook f5, but we get queen's like queen d7. Right. So rook f5, king g7. We can start like moving. So bishop takes e6, fe6, rook d5. And then what? Knight c6, rook f5, check. Where's the king going? Got to go to g7, I think, and then king d7. Queen d7 will pick up the rook at least. I mean, our rook's still hanging, but like queen d7. Where does the king go?
Thank you for the raid, Phoebe.
Or okay, the king can also So king d7, queen d7. Where's the king going? f8, g8, or h8. All of which we pick up the rook with check, and we're good. We'll get the material back, and our rook's like just coming in.
Okay, good. Now we're very close here. So takes, rook d5. Yeah. Again, if queen f4, we have this trick, rook e5. Check. So knight c6. And
rook f3.
Yeah, now basically it's a matter of choosing between one of these two moves. I think this one is maybe better. Check. Take this one.
Queen f8.
And then white is winning at the end here.
Ouch.
Or this one. Okay, it's a bit of a long line, but I think you just have to see until, let's say, this far, and that you're getting rook f3 in. And then the rest, you still have to kind of figure it out, but basically you can do it from here. You can figure out if you need rook f5 or rook f3, and then the follow-up line. But main thing, of course, is to spot this idea from afar, rook d5, after taking, let's say, it's most accurate. Which is difficult, because it really requires your visualization to be on point, because you have to spot this kind of tricky idea, like rook to d5, using the pin pawn, attacking the knight, setting up rook f3 check. It's deep. It's not so easy.
Also, yeah, knowing that you wanted the pawn off the 7th rank, like, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, exactly. But this was a tough one, but okay, you guys did quite well on this one. You saw quite a number of stuff.
That one was hard.
Okay, let's do one more, and then I'll probably have to run myself.
Okay.
Alrighty, white to play.
Okay. Alright, there's gotta be some sort of back rank problems. Alright, closing the chat so can't see.
Wait, was my mic muted for that whole thing?
Well, gotta be some back. There's some 97 problems, but like, how do we actually use those? There's like knight c7, knight e7 ideas. Just how to make them work. Bum, bum, bum. There's like so many nice squares for the knight. There's b6, e7, e7. Killer knight. Okay, so knight c7. This is a fork. But our bishop is hanging, so that's annoying. Huh. Knight f6, gf6, queen g3. There's always like bishop g5 or something. F6, gf6, queen d3, bishop g4. Okay. f6, gf6, queen g3. Let's just say king f8. Or rook g3, hold on. Knight f6, gf6, rook g3. I like that. I like that. Knight f6, gf6, rook g3. King h8, you can't play king h8. Let's say king h7. Queen f6, rook g8 is a problem. Queen h7, king h7. Oh, maybe then you take. No. Queen takes f6, rook g8, right? That's the problem. Bishop takes e6. Queen takes e6. Everything is defended. Knight f6. Oh. Knight f6, gf6, rook g3, king h7. Or we can even look at king f8. If king f8, then I think we have queen d6. Queen d6, rook e7. I mean, it has to be good for us. There's always rook g8 and taking, but after rook e7, maybe bishop takes e6? No. Huh. Maybe after, knight f6, gf6, rook g3, king f8, queen takes h6, king e7. King's kind of safe there, though. I think I don't want the king to escape to e7. Queen d6. Queen d6, rook e7. And then what? Or maybe, actually, maybe it's just queen takes f6. Knight f6, gf6, queen, knight f6, gf6, rook g3, king f8, queen takes f6. But also, like, what's the threat there? Like bishop takes c4. I'm not threatening mate right now. Huh. Huh. I don't want to take the bishop because the queen becomes like a really good defender. Queen d6, rook e7. What is the move after that? Rook d8, rook g8, king takes g8, queen takes e7, bishop takes c4, and there's nothing there. It feels like there should be a move after rook e7. Just don't see what. Oh man, this one's rough. This one's really rough. There's too many escape squares. Knight e7 check. Rook takes e7. Then what? Then I'm done. It feels like it has to be knight f6, I just don't see it so far down the line. Knight f6, gf6, rook g3, king f8. I'm stuck. Or king h7, I'm also stuck. Queen d6, rook e7. Rook g8, king g8, queen e7. Nothing.
I think I'm there.
Hardy, yeah, let's discuss.
I spent a lot of time like spinning my wheels with some like knight c7 silliness, but I have now discarded knight c7.
Yeah, so knight c7 you don't like, yes?
No, it's terrible. I like knight f6.
Also, maybe,
that was my first move.
Maybe it runs into bishop b8 as well, and then you don't even have to calculate all the captures and stuff. Okay, so what did you end up liking here, Matt?
Knight f6.
Knight f6.
Yeah. Gf6.
Rachel, you're looking at this one as well. Gf6.
Yeah. Rook g3.
Yeah. So bishop b8, rook g3. So knight f6, gf6, queen h6, bishop b8, rook g3.
So knight f6 takes queen h6.
Yeah.
That's better than rook g3, I think, yeah.
Oh, you thought rook g3 straight away. Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then I was just getting stuck after king f8, and then it's like there's no way forward, but queen h6 blocks all the squares. I think that's much better.
Yeah, so Rachel, this was your problem kind of display where you were looking at rook g3 for a long time.
Yeah.
And then trying to find something here, but you said yourself king is running away, and then king h7 you also couldn't figure out. Queen f6, rook g8. So yeah, this is where your internal calculation mechanism needs to tell you like, okay, maybe it's not rook g3 then, maybe takes, I have something else. So for example, queen h6, even if it doesn't work, is definitely a very serious move here because it's like it's just cutting the king.
Yeah.
And it's okay, a bit more subtle way to attack, but no less effective because now the king is trapped and you're wanting to just bring the pieces in and give mate.
Yeah.
So you have to work on seeing options along the way in the calculation, not rabbit holing, basically.
Yeah, I've been told I rabbit hole, so this is definitely something I need to work on.
Yeah. 100%. And yeah, it's often the case in like attacking positions. You'll have a lot of options, which is just how it goes. So you have to be really good at kind of sensing when you need to give a bunch of checks and mate, or when you need to be more subtle and cut the king off. Very important.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, from here, how can black try and defend?
I saw bishop b8 as the main defense for rook g3. But rook g3 anyway, because we're threatened.
But they can take it.
Oh no. Yeah. So they take, h takes, and then they can't get lift for the king. So queen h8 is mate. Pogo mates.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well done. I guess
you can try like bishop g4 maybe, and then
this
try and
at
push
any moment
pawns or something. But yeah, rook g3 f5, and then you try and actually our bishop is stopping f. Yeah, I was trying to get f6 so our king could move, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think you can throw in rook g3. Maybe this is the simplest idea to win.
Well.
And we have this mate. Maybe we can win with checks as well. Like this. And black's king is just way too open, so it's gotta be winning for white. But bishop can't really move, and main thing is to just kind of stay with this position long enough after queen h6 to realize even though you're down a piece, black is just defenseless to the incoming attack, right? King is too open. Well, alrighty guys, I gotta run, but okay, good work today.
Nice, thanks Christian.
Thank you.
Learning ideas, and I know you guys have your tournament coming up, so try to keep grinding, try to keep solving, and hopefully show up super sharp for your tournament.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can spar. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We can do dojo prep. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
In between rounds, 3 rounds a day though is gonna be so brutal. So brutal.
Matt, I might ask you to help spar a line that I'm learning.
Let's go.
The day before we get there
please.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Well, because we've got the whole of the 29th, right, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the 30th evening is the first round, so it's perfect.
Amazing. So we've got time to like just acclimatize and nice.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys will have some time. Either of you staying on stream?
No,
I need to do some work.
Okay.
who should we raid? Let's see. You see anyone?
Oh, that's cool.
Bunch of Title Tuesday peeps on.
Oh, Title Tuesday. I guess we'll raid Norway chess on our end here. Chess 24.
Good idea.
Cool.
But that'll do it, guys. Good stuff today. Keep up the good work.
See you later.
I'd see ya.
Catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Oh, Farzi playing right now? I was gonna say watch party. Whoa. I was gonna raid Cantana.
Oh yeah, Farzi streams Title Tuesday and just like commentates and like watches.
That's cool. Yeah. Huh.
He's back. The boy is back.
Yay! All right, I'm raiding. See y'all. Okay. This is perfect timing because I have another meeting in 15 minutes.